And welcome to Shut the fuck up.
Every time.
And start the intro. That would suck. Welcome to the Article 1776 podcast. I am Matthew Kicklighter, co-host, and this is a wonderful Scottsdale 87. Which you can find him on Schmoly Schmans and all that shit.
Only Mans.
And we got the awesome ass. Introduce yourself, guys. dracostayhigh and Zero Limits.
Man? Hey.
Of Zero Limits Gaming. You'll both find him on Twitch as well and popular Discords. How are y'all doing today? As Scottsdale is choking. Jesus Christ. I'm going to edit that part out.
Doing better than Scottsdale.
So
let's actually restart. Give me just a second.
And now let's start the intro. No, just
So hopefully you guys are having a great day. So tell people more about yourselves as I'm trying to skip time for Scottsdale.
All right, let's do this. I'll go first. I got
All
you.
right.
Zero. So thank you guys for having me, first of all, and having us from Zero Limits Gaming in here. Of course, Discord built by gamers for gamers. I am dracostayhigh, part of the stream
We
team.
still going?
Yeah, let's go.
I guess we're running. He should get.
I said let's just restart because we're only a minute in. But all right, let's go.
All right, I'll edit that part out. Don't worry. That's all right, Draco.
Okay, no, I'll start over. So. Yeah, dracostayhigh, you guys. Thank you for having me. Appreciate you, Scottsdale, MK Warhammer. These guys are like #1 supporters of the Twitch stream and as well as the Discord. Love these guys so much. If I want to give them a big shout out because they are freaking awesome content creators and amazing streamers, and they do a great job of what they do, supporting and giving love. And this podcast is hot, so. If you guys don't know, check it out. Anyway,
I'm over here shaking my head like, yeah, he's right. He's right. He's right. But it's more like a thank you.
Thank you. So, and you got the awesome ass Zero Limits Gaming. Very awesome on the Discords as well, and the Twitch tubes, the Twitch, the Twatter Twitch. Yeah, actually, no, just kidding. You can find them on Twitch.
You Twitch.
So are you also doing YouTube gaming as well? Or are you just sticking to Twitch?
Well, Twitch and Discord, really, right?
So we're just getting started. We're just catching our footing. It's only about 6 months strong. We're about to hit, close to 500 members just in Discord. So we're getting established. Right now I'm working on building a formal team for the brand. Right now we're at like 10 people. We're ironing out the kinks. I did decide, because we're a community about game, right? So I had to take kind of a heel turn on, Discords for like bloggers, right? And then you have like YouTube, and then you have the people that watch Twitch, but streamers play video games. And I want to be all about video games. So why wouldn't I have my own streamers, right? So I've been working with the team, and we've been coming out with different kinds of content, more on a professional scale, where it's like doing reviews on either trailers or just playing new games and throwing events and stuff around them, or doing lore and backstory, that kind of stuff, or just getting together, everybody playing Among Us with the entire community on a Friday night. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
right now we're
See,
kind of branching into Twitch, but it's mostly Discord.
I've always found it so helpful to have that tight knit community of people that are pushing each other for success. So say like Draco Stay High, you're a part of Zero Limits Gaming and also so many others, but you're also a part of the Shadow experience. So if you can tell
Yes.
us some more about that, and
Okay.
another podcast, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I got you. No problem. Yeah, the Shadow Experiences. We are a Discord as well as a channel on Twitch where we talk about the spooky, the paranormal, and the spiritual. So if you're have that experience, we've all seen that shadow in the one of my favorite stories. I'll just start with my favorite story, which is the Hat Man. I don't know if you guys know about the Hat Man, the shadow in your corner of your room when you're laying down or when you're in sleep paralysis. We go over these experiences, talk about these stories as well as do tarot card readings. I myself do rune readings, and Ray Renee and Grimm's Hellhound they tear this Discord apart, showing love to everybody, giving us new experiences to grow together with. It's a great community to grow with if you're into those spooky and paranormal. And we also do ghost investigations too. They did one at the quarry the other day. It was a live investigation, so pretty spooky stuff sometimes. You
So
know.
I don't know where you reside, Zero, but I know Draco, you're up in Colorado, right?
Yes.
How far do you think you are from Estes Park?
Close enough to be actually going there to do a ghost investigation.
Okay. So this is up your alley then. What
Yep.
if I told you I stayed at the Stanley Hotel?
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah,
Well,
so I actually was there on a broken ankle. So if you've been to Estes Park before, you kind of know the layout. I was crutching around Estes Park, the town of Estes
Can you
Park,
see? Can you see? Can you see
like
Scott
trying
Still
to go
just
up
being
hills, trying to go
scared,
up hills.
scared
No,
shitless?
no,
What the fuck, guys? Fuck.
no. This is like in the town, but yeah. So
oh
like
shit.
uphill and shit in the town. It was fucked up. But we stayed at the Stanley. I stayed in 137,
Okay. Okay.
which so you know 137.
Oh, we know.
That room that's supposed to be like one of the most haunted rooms of the thing. We stayed at 137. My ex from the time didn't get any sleep that night because she was scared shitless because she kept hearing shit. I slept like a baby. 3 days, like $300 a night. I did
Whoa.
not have
Okay.
one single paranormal experience the entire time. She's like, shit was moving. I could swear shit was moving. I could hear stuff walking and taking steps. I heard noises. I haven't slept in 3 days. I just want to fucking go home.
I have a question. So you guys were not married, right?
Nuh-uh.
Okay. So there's a story that the maid in there. Okay. She was a maid and she was really big on couples being married when they stay in these rooms together because back in those times it was
Yeah,
separate bed for a separate man and woman. So
yeah.
as time changes, the reason why she probably didn't get no sleep is because they say a lot of people have experienced this that woman will sleep in between non-married couples. She
No
will come in the
shit.
room and sleep and lay in between. So she probably kept trying to turn around and hug you, but kept seeing something totally different back there.
A face full of ghosts instead. Yeah, but
Oh yeah.
I used to live in Colorado Springs and we drove up there for a weekend.
Oh
So
yeah.
my question is to the both of you: what kind of got you into the uh, gaming or this type of atmosphere with the building up a community? Just to make sure that my mic is building up a community to where you can put it in Discord, gaming, streaming, everything else like that. What kind of actually led you to that?
So
Me or zero.
this kind of happened at the same time. So me and Draco actually knew each other as children. You know, we went to middle school together in Colorado, and then there's like a 20-year gap where we split up. I've always been into game development, game design. I, do a lot of graphics and stuff like that. But I've been a gamer.
I went to college for video game design.
Yep. But, like my whole life, I kind of feel like, I'm almost 40. I had to make a decision on what I want to do. And I'm really into video games. So I was like, how can I turn this into something. And I found there was a lot of, it felt good to me to provide content to people that people enjoyed, that made them happy. And for me, that was always like game trailers and stuff like that, or, doing behind the scenes of, hey, go get this game, or hey, don't play that game because of these reasons, kind of thing, and giving that kind of that scoop and that insight. But when I started out, I just opened the doors. I only had like 35 members. I was reaching out to my friends, and this is when I called Draco. Come to find out, he's been making music for years and, different things, but he just started getting into streaming. Like, he was just starting it out. And I was like, hey, I think we got something here, let's go for it. And, we just been building the bricks ever since. But we're both very passionate about but what we do. And it's very different from each other, but we work great as a team. So we're really building on that.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, I can.
What do you get? What do you get to for your side? How did you feel about building up like a reputation or the game and part of the gaming community and for yourself, Draco? Practically the same question.
Green Hornet. We've been, as you guys know, I've known Green Hornet for a very long time, and
Hold on, sorry. Green Hornet is also a fellow veteran and a Twitch streamer as well. I'll leave a link description below on his Twitch stuff.
Yeah, great guy. No, you're good. Good. Big shout out to Green. So we've been playing games together for a long time. Of course, he was doing his service in time to the military. So when he came home, I was like, hey, let's start playing some games together, dude. And he's all like, dude, I'm busy. I don't play games anymore. And I said, you can spare one day for your friend to play games. Just one day where we get together, we set aside, and we start playing video games again. Because I've been playing games since I was 2. My brother set me in front of a Nintendo, and that was my babysitter, was Mario. So when Mario came out, oh yeah, all over it. Before that, Atari and Pong. But that's what really got me started there. So when it came to streaming, we started pressing the button on the PlayStation to stream, see what Twitch was about. Started streaming. I used to stream on Mixer as well for the Xbox, and that they shut that down. I was so
I
sad.
remember Mixer. Yeah, I remember Mixer.
I was so sad. Mixer was a great platform, by the way. I'm sorry, but so just started playing with the idea. Got in there, just got affiliate, and Zero hit me up, like you said. And this is where the fun of community, Discord, and, because MK Warhammer members, I wasn't even affiliate when I met you. You know what I'm saying? You guys came into the stream and said what's up and helped me push for that affiliate. So Green Hornet really helped me push that and taught me a lot about this community, which I love, and I love entertaining. And Zero was like, dude, I love games. I love entertaining. I said, let's go. And being this guy, I've been blazing so hard, and I appreciate everything he does. I mean, like you said, the Discord gives sponsors, so he sponsors me for my stream. He gives me giveaways for me to allow people to play and share video games. So a big shout out to that, and that's what really brought me into this type of lifestyle and community. So,
oh yeah.
See, me and Scottsdale though we're just a couple of dickheads. No, we're both
me more so.
But
like he gets spicy. Don't get me wrong, but I'm a straight up dickhead.
Well, here's the thing. I've always gone to say, here's my motto throughout life, and I'll fucking live through it. It's better to be called a dickhead than an asshole, because assholes get fucked, dickheads do the fucking. So there you go.
Well,
I'll say this.
My thing has always been, I might be a dick, but I'm real, so that makes me a real dick.
So, and here's the thing. What you guys are doing is so great. I will commend you for that. For a little bit of, if I could impart on some help for you guys as well. Plus, we're also going to be doing a podcast with them on their side as well. Yes. So anytime that they need to. But for my portion, I know Scott still pays attention to the algorithm as well, and I think he will attest to this. Pay attention when you look at the algorithm, the keywords and everything that you see inside of your YouTube algorithm for your guys' podcast.
Okay.
If you're utilizing that correctly, saying like a certain star saw a ghost somewhere. I know what's her name. Selena Gomez was actually singing in a hotel room of ghosts that were tortured in a specific room, and she come to find out that there was a little girl that was mutilated or something like that. I'm not too sure about the story, but yeah, that she actually did that.
Holy cow!
So hold on. If you utilize the name such as like hashtag Selena Gomez in the tag, people will then start to view more of your videos to where, okay, so they're mentioning Selena Gomez. What the hell is going on here? And then once they get a small little taste of
what I'm trying to figure out,
the hashtag inside of your video,
Mm-hmm.
then they get to meet you guys, get to know you guys a little bit more, and then that way that more along the lines they'll be able to subscribe and then all that stuff.
Okay.
So keep on doing with what you're doing. You guys are doing great.
Thank you.
I love your
Thank
stuff.
you.
Now, Scottsdale.
Thank you. So I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around what the fuck you just said. So let me see if my 37-year-old brain is understanding this right.
That's all.
Selena,
that's Army thinking, sir.
Selena Gomez. Well, yeah, I'm actually breaking it down. So what I'm doing is just running into a wall.
Barney style. Break it down Barney style for you.
Break it down like a shotgun. Selena Gomez was singing in a hotel room full of ghosts.
I think it was a hotel room. I could be wrong, but I know it was a place that is haunted, full of ghosts.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Well, to release the spirits within. It's like the sound. I know it sounds weird, but to release
no. It does sound. No, it sounds stupid. Like you are a celebrity, and you thought it was a wise idea. You just woke up one day and was like, "I'm gonna go sing for the tortured ghosts," and that's trending.
So what's the hashtag so I can put that in for me?
Yeah, like what the fuck, man? I got an OnlyFans video to put out next week.
Let's do this.
I mean, like
my OnlyFans video has the hashtag Selena Gomez ghosts.
I mean, like I'm not a fan,
but like, what the fuck?
I'm not really a fan of her per se, but I know the girl has cakes. That's it. That's all I'll say.
Look, as a man who's about to be married in a few weeks, I am not allowed to speak on cake.
Few months. Which congrats.
Few months, few weeks. I'm not allowed to speak on cake. I have enough cake.
You have enough cake.
I have enough cake.
Right here.
God no. That's like a German chocolate cake, a little at a time.
So no, I would say Draco is the sexy chocolate cake, sir. So
I appreciate it.
Left turn, anyway. Here's my coffee.
What is the game for both of you guys? This is a question for both of you guys. What is the game that really had got you kind of back into gaming or into gaming in general? Because I got a couple of answers too for that.
I mean, of course, it all started with Mario for me. But I mean, that's iconic. I mean, that's literally the first game I played. So, Duck Hunt was the shit. Like,
oh yeah,
I freaking love Duck Hunt. Like, I thought I was a fucking ranger.
I still have my original Atari 3600.
Dude. Oof.
And my son still plays it to this day.
Hell yeah, dude. Come on, Pitfall.
He's 11. He's 11.
Let's do it.
I got Pitfall.
Pitfall was amazing. I love Pitfall.
I have like 13 games for the Atari.
Cubert.
Might be a little cliche, but mine was Final Fantasy
VII.
Oh, yeah.
A man after my own heart.
I remember I saw it for the first time, and there was when it came out. I think I was like,
I have it downloaded to both my laptops.
There was some teens playing it, right? and it just blew my mind. Like the numbers, like how complicated it was. The graphics were awesome in their bitty way. But yeah, I was hooked
Hey,
ever
you guys want to
since.
hear a true story?
No.
Okay, so this poster behind me that you see, right, or this wall
Yeah.
scroll, all right, that's from Xenogears, right?
Uh-huh.
That's Fei. Okay, Xenogears and the story of Final Fantasy VII were put up next to each other, and SquareSoft chose the Cloud story over the Faye story because Xenogears was a little too dark for what they were going for. That's why
Mhm.
Xenogears has the same amount of discs,
Yeah.
but it was not publicized like Final Fantasy VII was.
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII was the big game because I remember when the PlayStation released, Final Fantasy VII released with it, and I would watch. I didn't get it for like the first 3 years I knew of Final Fantasy VII. I never got to play it. I lived with my aunt and uncle, and my cousin Christopher, who is a fat fucking dickhead, would never let me play the PlayStation. Fuck you, Christopher, you fat piece of shit. Like I hated this kid. He would steal shit that I would like. Friends would let me borrow stuff, and he would steal it from me. And then their parents would come to his parents about it, and then I'd get my ass beat, and he would magically find it in my stuff when I couldn't find it. So that dude can suck a fat satchel of Richards. Anyway, never let me play on the PlayStation. Always play it on the PlayStation. I had the sneak turns on the PlayStation, so little as that fucker know I was actually playing on this PlayStation. So I put my balls on your drum set. So the first 2 games that got me was 1 Final Fantasy VII, and 2 is a little known game called Fire Emblem.
Oh,
But not the original Fire Emblem. It was the one Zero. You may know this. Okay, but then, so you might know this too. But it was the one for PlayStation. It was the one where you played the little kid as Amnesia. When you put different emblems to him, he would turn into different fucking like cats. Like, not cats, but like half cat, half humanoid kind of like warriors and stuff. And then like once the battle was done and that power was gone, like he would turn back into a little kid with like a tail and a cat, these big ass like glove hands and shit. That was like the second game that got me. And another game.
Talking about.
Okay, so you know what I'm talking about now?
I think
you were this little young dude, had like this weird bowl cut, very short, muscular, big old glovey hands, blue pants, and he had the tail and the cat ears. And once you put different gems to him, he would turn into different creatures. He would turn into either like a dragon, like different types of dragons, or different types of like cats and stuff.
Trying to think.
Now here's another game that I know no one's gonna know. Parasite Eve 1 and 2.
Oh come on, please!
So
Every Squaresoft game, every Squaresoft game ever made, I owned.
Parasite Eve, that was my shit, brother. Parasite Eve 2, I never beat though. I got to the desert. I got to the desert area, and fuck.
All right, what about that? Dino
yeah, they are.
I heard they're remaking
and I'm actually very excited for both of those. Dino Crisis. I picked up a new game today for the Switch, though. Digimon Survive.
Damn, I want to get that game.
So I will let you know how it is, but I picked it up on the Switch, so I can do something when I'm taking a shit. As long as I don't get it on the screen, I'm good.
So for me, it's a shitty situation right there. But for me,
oh yeah.
So for me, and I will go. I'm going way back with this. As a little kid, I got introduced to Tetris at a young age, and then Tetris moving on to the old Mario where Donkey Kong was at the top.
I got one of those too.
Throw the barrels down. Played that at quite a bit of the arcade games, and then when I got my first console, I think it was Nintendo. regular Nintendo.
You know what's funny though? Andre the Giant didn't actually look very big in the game, and he should have looked a lot bigger, even in pixels.
WrestleFest, where there's Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, everyone else that's inside of there. That was
Yes, I love Crash.
yeah. So
yeah.
that
Spyro
I got
the
that
Dragon.
game, and then growing on, keep on going up, I got
Oh.
furthermore interested
Mad Max,
into Crash
Virtual
Bandicoot.
Fighter.
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
that old
Don't
school
bring up
game?
fucking Virtual Fighter. Jeez.
Super
Spyro's
Punch
good,
Out.
and there was a game. Mad Max was one of my favorites too. Like the first one, Virtual Fighter was great.
Yep.
They had a game too, yeah.
I played it for Super Nintendo.
Zero or Draco or Scott. So I don't know if you guys know these characters.
Do you know what
Remember the show Crash Dummies with Slick
will
and Slim?
always
They had a that was a fun one too. I played that for a little bit. Hold on. Well, Slick and Slim. Dan, 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 dan. Okay. So going throughout that phase, and
I remember
then,
those.
My middle school to high school years, I was getting ready to play WWE WrestleMania 19, SmackDown versus Raw, and then I left for the Marine Corps in 2012. I kind of stopped playing for a little bit. Got married at the time. Was still playing some wrestling on my old like PS3.
It's funny how we say old PS3.
But, yeah. So
times, man.
I got married at that point, and then 2 years of being married. After the 2 years, I kind of slowly. I was going through divorce and troubling times at that time. So to get me up out of that funk, I went back and got on the PS4, because in my barracks they had a section to where you can play a PS4 and had free games available. So the first game that I played, it was God of War 4, the one where the little boy just came out. So that was my introduction back into games, and then I started playing Uncharted, the first one, and Then I grew out.
I never played Uncharted.
Uncharted is pretty
neither.
fun.
I got to play that series.
And so
I've seen the
got
movie.
a whole pack from zero. So.
And then I played the whole entire saga on that. I haven't seen the movie, by the way.
It's good.
Played the whole entire saga off of that, and then that's when I really, really got interested into the whole Assassin's Creed saga. I played every single one thus far, up until the newest one that's about to come out, which I am so excited for. Assassin's Creed Mirage. And then
Ezio Collection is my fave.
That was so beautiful with the colorful, how he did everything. Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry was actually a really good DLC. The one of the first ones I played for DLC wise.
I'm always gonna love Assassin's Creed 3.
Yeah, Connor was. Black Flag is great. And so
I'm a big fan of Black Flag.
Those are the games that really have brought me back into the gaming world and brought me in touch with probably the first Call of Duty game that I played way back when was Black Ops 2.
You know what? I'm actually going to re-download Assassin's Creed 2 right now.
So, but don't let that slow down your shit, please.
It won't. Okay. It won't. Trust me.
So to have a community to where you get to talk about these things. I'm not sure if you gave your answer out. Did you, Scott, still?
About what?
What games that got
you? Games?
Yeah.
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII, Fire Emblem, shit like that.
So it's great to see a community that have there are some people that you don't think you have anything in common with, but when you talk about games, you can mention certain topics. So say like Final Fantasy, there's always people that love the Final Fantasy, the characteristics, and then next thing you know, you're inviting a person that you never think that you talk to over to play a game of Final Fantasy or Assassin's Creed. It's great to where you could, if they're into one thing, you're into another, but you find that common aspect and you get to play a game together. I think it's a great thing. Maybe even smoke a joint and have a fucking.
Oh, Draco, speaking of playing games, I did finish downloading The Division 2.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Did you see that Resident Evil expansion pack they got coming out?
For Division?
Mm-hmm.
No, because Division's kind of old. Division 2 is kind of old. I figured they would have stopped already updating that shit.
Yep, Zero's the one who posted in the gaming. So.
Oh shit! I'm gonna have to take a look at that.
Question.
Yeah, same.
Quick question, sir.
Got to take a look. See.
Speaking about being rookies.
Which sir? There's 3 of them.
Well, Scottsdale. How is my mic coming? My sound coming through on that end, because I'm just sometimes getting yellow to red a little bit.
No, it's good, man.
Okay,
it's good.
So all right. So as I saw, it was like, oh shit, but
you're good. Yeah. So. Yeah, so there's actually a game getting ready to come out here soon. I'm waiting for it. Skull and Bones.
Mm.
Has anybody heard about that one?
Been pushed back over and over and over.
Yeah,
I had my eye on that.
Apparently, it's like it's mostly gameplay bugs that they're fucking with.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be like a better Sea of Thieves.
Really?
I hope so, because Sea of Thieves, the gameplay is nice. The graphics are too cartoony.
Yeah, it's like a Fortnite spin.
Yeah, it's like a piratey Fortnite. Yeah.
Whereas Skull and Bones is a little bit more realistic, and you're not locked in that melee camera or only getting one bullet in your gun, and it's not those solid, colorful, blocky graphics. I'm pretty sure there's blood in there. And you're like scavenging like haunted islands and stuff, so it's going to be a lot more edgy.
Okay, so a question for all of you. Even in the chats below, the comment below, whoever's watching, I'll answer mine first. But what game was the first one that made you J.O.? And mine, I'll admit this.
Whoa. No, sir.
You don't have to answer that if you don't want to, sir. But I'll be proud to admit it. It was Square Titties herself, Tomb Raider. First one.
Square Titties herself.
Okay.
Have
you ever played Duke Nukem Planet of the Babes?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Enough said.
Planet of the Babes, Duke Nukem. I remember that one.
That shit was so fun. And then when you answer the payphone, you hear the oh, and then Duke's like, Laura, that you?
Duke Nukem so much. Alien scum messed up my ride.
All right. I got one. Perfect Dark.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that one used to red ring Xboxes.
Yeah, it did.
And that's why. Just kidding.
Exactly why. I still got that one.
This is because people were getting them wet. You're supposed to put it on the Xbox. You can put it right down the toilet. It still does the same thing. She's not gonna know. No, fucking. Yeah, that was that. But yeah. Square Titties yourself, yeah, Lara Croft. Actually, we're more polygony than square. I would say more polygony.
How are you? From my question is, how the hell are you able to know that when not just mentioning about her square titties herself? They're fucking square, fucking.
They were polygony.
Ask me, I wouldn't. Yes, I would J.O. to anything.
There were different faces on those shapes.
I would. You paid attention to? Okay, I was during that time too.
Well, I was in game design. I was in video game design back then. I
J.O. to anything at that point. Sorry.
Well, you're a Marine.
That's true. So,
like, I think that's part of the job requirement. You're going to be in the desert for a very long time and take care of yourself there, buddy.
That just reminds me of Grandma Boy. Oh, Laura. With the doll. Oh, that's so great.
If anyone.
I can't stop coming. It feels so good.
fucking
My mom
triangle,
didn't
fucking
appreciate you
triangle,
coming on her
fucking
last night.
triangle.
My mom didn't appreciate you coming on her last night.
Oh god.
Yeah, well, your doll's a whore, by the way.
So, and I will say this:
I love that movie.
Same. Good movie.
it's a pretty good one. I've been really wanting to do this for quite a bit of some time and get a whole bunch of creators, just so like you guys, have a uh, Article 1776 range day to where we all get together. If we have podcasts such as like the Shadow Experience or something like that, kind of do them within the same day, same editing, or same camera guys or something like that, and
Ooh.
show us all just hanging out and have a good time, introducing y'all to some pew pews, some guns, and just having a good old time.
Now, I don't know. Like, we would have to figure out what would it take for us to travel with our pew pews and stuff like that. But what I would really like to do, and we'd have to do this, and obviously it'd have to be like a rather big production kind of thing. I want to go camping. I want to take Warhammer camping. Zero, where do you reside?
Washington State.
Washington State. So I propose that in the next 2 years, we try to throw a podcast together in Colorado. We'll all go camping. We'll throw a bunch of steaks down. We'll throw some beers down. We'll throw some camera lights up. We'll throw some cameras going and shit. We'll have power sources and everything for them. And we'll do like a little fireside campground fucking podcast one day.
And if you guys have the Article 1770,
tents in the background, everything, all that.
If you guys from Article 1776 fan base want to do a meet and greet, we'd be down for that too, just to introduce you guys to
meet and greet.
Yeah, like a little.
If we can do this, I have another idea. If we can do this, we'll also do a giveaway. Obviously, is that your shirt, Draco? Is that one of the Zero Limits ones? Okay. So we put together some swag packs, Zero Limit swag packs, 1776, some stickers, some bullshit. We'll do like a giveaway for our fan bases as well. That way they can get in on the action too. What we'll do is whoever wins, we'll fly them out there. Like, we'll pull the money together. We'll fly them out there. They come out, hang out with us for a couple days, have a few beers, eat some steaks. We'll go hiking and shit. We'll be a bunch of fucking dudes and crap. And we'll basically just be out in the woods.
I'm down with that.
I love camping.
Yeah. And like, I never got the ability to go camping in Colorado like I wanted to.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. So, like, let's say the next year or two, we try to set this up, and we'll make it a thing where, a guest and a buddy get to fly out. We'll put them up in a tent, because I got like 6 or 7 different tents.
There you go. I'm down for that.
A tent house.
Yeah, I actually have, and it's usually only me who goes camping, but I have a 4-room, 8-person tent.
Yeah, I've stayed in one of those.
And it's usually just me who goes camping.
I would still sleep in it. I would still sleep in it.
Oh, I do. Because all the walls come down. It's a dark tent, so I walk around naked sometimes.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So what I'll do?
I'm in my tent, got the fan going. Yeah, it's a man. It's a mansion.
Yeah, yeah.
I got a big old fan going in there. Got a cooler of beer. Got my fucking laptop playing Rick and Morty and shit.
My 65-inch TV.
Yeah.
I mean,
one of our
my SUV's not that big, brother.
one of our followers, Apple Pie guy, of course, Scottsdale, him. He actually has quite a bit of ammo supply, so he's down for a get together too. So what I'm thinking is that if I got a few tables,
have him roll up,
have a few tables, display the pews out in a safe and proper direction, pointing down range.
at my junk.
But yeah, we'll have all the pew pews sprawled on out. Just a good range day with great content creators, getting the camping experience.
All the pew pews just spread
I
eagled
know.
on the
I love the
table.
way he says
I
that.
mean, spread out
I
on the
love the way he
table.
says that. Oh, I'm loving that.
And maybe have a smoke and joke sesh while on the podcast.
It is Colorado.
Yeah,
it is Colorado.
Yeah, so it's a smoke and joke sesh
I mean,
on over there.
It's mandatory.
Just having a good old time. So that way, we get to show everyone in the Article 1776 community, and also the Shadow Experience community, and the Zero Limits gaming community as well. So us as true individuals, you get to hang out with some of the fan base quite a bit, you know.
Hell yeah. I think even if it doesn't get to the point where we can get like some of our followers out there, like even if it's just like 5 or 6 of us just hanging out and having a good time, I'm down with that.
Just to
you can ask Warhammer, I can cook the fuck out of a steak.
It's kind of bland, but it's all right.
Shots thrown. Shots fired.
When you come to the wedding, I'm making sure you get the tofu dish now.
That's okay. I can whip up something. You're forgetting I offered help to cook.
Why? It's catered.
I bet it has more flavor than your steak.
It's shots across the bow.
No, he does all right. I really like his rack of lamb though, and I also like the baby back ribs that you did.
One of my favorite things to do. I'm a director of food porn.
Oh yeah, okay.
One of the greatest things I've ever made. So my fiance will make stir fry veggies in the house, right? Teriyaki sauce, all that good stuff. But we'll marinate chicken breasts in teriyaki for like a day or two. So when you pull it out of that sauce, it's got that color to it. It's not just sauce sitting on top of chicken. Yeah. It's got that color to it that sank in. So we grill that up, sticky white rice, some grilled pineapple, some fresh veggies and stuff. Oh.
All right, food porn activated. Let's go. That was hot.
Oh, dude, I got some shit to show you. Easter, I made a badass ham. I smoked that ham for 7.5 hours.
Yeah,
it was so good, so good.
I love a good ham.
I actually think I'm going to cook steak tomorrow. Actually, no, I'm not cooking steak tomorrow because Evie's going to Washington D.C. for a couple days.
I have a smoker.
Evie got invited to the largest lawyers conference in the country to speak on behalf of her company.
So, in case you guys don't know, Evie is his fiance.
Hell yeah! Congratulations to her. So she's doing that. Her girl made bank this month. Like it's her first month. To be modest, I'm gonna say she's already made close to 15K this month.
I will say this: she works hard, and I'll say this for
she does. She's working right now. She's upstairs working right now.
I will say this: there is some hardworking women out there that will grind, a hard, honest job. Good mothers, both on game and real life. Which I will give a shout out to Evie. Shop at evnets.com as well for her. I think she still have it up, but also Draco's lovely.
I think she killed that out.
Okay, well, and also Draco Stay High's awesome better half or soulmate, Lady Stay High. I've given her a little shout out in the podcast as well. But it goes to show the work ethic. I've always going to say, like, if you have goals, if you have certain ambitions, all you need to do is remain focused on those goals and keep working on it and never give up. So good to see that. And you have a pretty good sized community there, Zero. So what you're doing is working.
Yeah, man,
and
stick to
it. It's had a lot of lows more than highs, but the little rewards of just the amount of happiness in the community has been worth it.
I mean, Me, and this is me in particular, I found that very indicative with several projects that I've worked on before. You're always going to have lows and highs. Like we have lows and highs even with this. Like when we make t-shirts, like, and that's it. We just make t-shirts and like, but we tell the shit how it is. We try to be civil. We try to be fair. Like I understand every point, but at the same time, a lot of points are fucking stupid. So I try to argue that the best of my ability. And honestly, I think that if you can speak the truth and you can speak it clearly, and without feeling ashamed or embarrassed in your tone of voice, then that's the way to go with it. With what's going on in this world right now, and especially our country, I think work ethic, hard work, and self accountability go the farthest. And it doesn't matter your race, creed, or religion. You need to coexist with each other, but the only way you're going to coexist is by making sure you put your fucking effort in society.
100%.
Pull your fucking weight.
Yeah.
Don't expect things from people. Don't think it's all about you. Pull your fucking weight in this universe, and the universe will pay back to you tenfold, I believe.
The energy that you put out into the world is the same energy that you get back, is basically what it is.
And I believe that you guys with Zero Limits Gaming and everything are really pushing that. And I've gotten a lot of followers from your guys' community, which is fucking awesome. And you've gotten some from ours. And I think that's fucking awesome all around.
See, what I will say.
And if we can keep pushing this whole like community first kind of vibe, as opposed to like this first or these rights first, how about just let's push community first and we can work on the other shit.
That's what our country needs to kind of copy and paste too, because take care of your community, what you need to do, and that shows love to everyone in the United States as a whole. For
our country's error 404 right now, sir.
Yeah. So what I'll say is this: to kind of relate to Zero Limits, to how much he reaches out and to add people into community and add them into the circle of helping them out with their success. Was it last year? I did a the charity stream for was it QRF 22? So in line with that, whoever donated at that time, there would be prizes. So what I did was to try to do a little outreach, say like, oh, hey, I'm doing this stream for charity. I talked to people as to like Zydax Gaming. I think it was Wounded Warriors as well. Wounded Warriors. I've done so much of connection to do a community outreach to say this is what we're doing, how we're helping out, and we would like you a part of this. For Zero Limits to keep on putting his name out there and his product and what he needs to do, his goals to kind of reach other people out. It can be hard but rewarding at the same time to see other success and then kind of help out.
Yeah, we're a very giving community too. One of our rules is actually, give more than you take, because the community, it is a lot of sharing that goes on. So
rob from the rich, give to the poor. Oh, sorry.
I spend hours a week, just posting new content and stuff like that. So, a lot of people are catching on to that and sharing and talking amongst each other. But I actually wanted to talk about next month. Now that the team's been kind of formed, we have our 10 members. We decided I wanted to do a big push for mental health awareness. So we're doing 30 days mental health awareness. All the streamers have agreed. We're going to choose a charity, and they're going to take all their subs and all their earnings and put it towards the charity for the entire month next month. We're also opening up voice chats for anybody that needs to be, just have someone to talk to. And we're currently brainstorming this week on other ways to kind of enforce mental health awareness and, just be an open community to help.
My little question is for this, sorry, because I know it's a side little subject and we head right back. I'm sorry. Would this be on Twitch or Kick? Because with Twitch, I know that they would take 50% of your affiliate. But Kick, you're 95% and they take 5%. Is that
Right now, all the streamers are on Twitch.
Okay, so all right, so all in all, it's still helping out for a great cause.
If I can figure out how to do it, sign me up for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll put up. I mean, honestly, like the only subs I make are from this dude right here because he fucking buys them all the time. So either way, all of his money is going to go to charity. So yeah, if we can figure out how to set that up to make sure that I know that or that I can let people who watch me know that this is what's going on. Let's set me up with that, and I'll put my next month up.
Most of the time,
yeah, that's great.
Most of the time, I do those gifted subs kind of intoxicated because we were born in a bar shirt. Literally, we were born in a bar.
Yeah, except he's wearing our competition shirt.
Yeah, well, yeah, you can't say anything too because where have you been wearing our stuff? I wear it every single time.
I wore my shirt to work.
And I wear my shirt working out and going to school as well.
Right now, look, I have spoken. I don't want to hear it. I have spoken.
So you can also get
I don't fucking hear it.
Also get the zero limits gaming shirts on their website, which I will provide in a link description below. But Scottsdale, do you know what company isn't afraid to run from freedom? Run for freedom?
Hey, that wasn't that bad. You're getting better. Article 1776. You can find us at article1776.com or right here every week on YouTube. Plus, now you can find us on Spotify and Google Podcasts.
And RSS.com as well. And YouTube Music because...
RSS.com, we got to that.
That's our RSS.
Nice.
That's our RSS feed to get to Google Podcasts and Spotify.
Oh, okay, yeah. And also, you can find us on YouTube Music too, just like if you're watching YouTube.
Yeah. And so... Thank you so much for everything. Zero Limits. Draco, say hi. Please give him your socials and everything that you want to do.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Just type in Draco Stay High into Google. You'll get my Spotify, my YouTube, my Twitch, all of it. It's just Draco space and Stay High is one word. It's one word.
And just in case, please send me a link to all of those.
Like a first name, last name kind of thing going on.
Could you please send me a link to all of those, please, so I can put them in the description below?
Oh, yeah, definitely, bro.
And zero.
Yeah, and for XLG, everybody's welcome, whether you're a gamer, whether you're a streamer, whether you're just a player looking for friends, and that's discord.gg/XLG.
Zero, could you also provide me a link to all the socials that you want, so that way I can put them in the description below? Pretty please.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
All right, guys.
Scottsdale, give them your stuff too.
Scottsdale87 on OnlyFans. No, I'm kidding. Scottsdale87 on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram.
There you go. And only corn too. So
Cornhub.
All their links.
Cornhub.
All their links or the socials and everything will be in the description below. So is mine. You can find me at
Interracial Corn on Corntub.
You can find me on Twitch and Kick at MKWarhammer0311. You can find my Instagram at KicklighterMatthew1988. And you can also find the company on Instagram as well at Article 1776 Clothing. I want to say thank you so much for everything. Freedom the fuck on, everyone. Scottsdale, give him the dad joke of the week.
It's the dad advice for the week. Okay, coffee shops are just legal drug houses for people with socially acceptable addictions. Good night, everybody.